Jason! Come save me from my calculus before my brain melts. Are you okay?
No. I might just join you in that brain melt, actually.
What happened?
Well, you know, Luke's in a bad way after hitting Jake, and there's a lot of Spencer family angst over whether or not he was drunk.
Didn't they say it was an accident?
Yeah, but it's still hard for Luke to process. You know, he's racked with guilt. He's diving headfirst into a bottle and trying to punish himself.
Sounds like your family's having a hard time.
Yeah. Well, it may just get worse too. Lucky's proposing this intervention.
Wait, you mean where the family confronts the person about their addiction?
Yeah, exactly. And to my shock and dismay, I agreed.
You think it'll work?
No, I think it's gonna crash and burn in spectacular fashion. But, I mean, I don't know what else to do. You know, so now all we gotta do is find Luke and then sit in a room with family I just met a few years ago while they try to convince him that he has a drinking problem. You wanna give me odds on how well that'll work?
You've helped me when I needed it. And I'm sure you'll do the same to help your father, too.
If you're waiting for your father to show up, I think you're out of luck.
Good, then he's not going to have to deal with this ridiculous intervention.
Lulu, I understand that this is hard on you, but we all have to face the fact that your father has a drinking problem.
It never bothered anyone before.
That's because he could manage it. It was part of his charm. And, truthfully, nobody wanted to take on the job of trying to get him to face it.
It wasn't an issue.
That's debatable.
Tracy, when you have a problem, you say something about it. You've been with my dad for years. You've seen him drink every single day. You've never said anything.
I was wrong.
This is happening because Lucky is looking for something to blame. My dad's drinking is a very easy scapegoat.
No, Lulu, this is happening because your father has a problem, and our denial is not helping him.
Why aren't you on his side?
I am on his side.
I can't even believe that Ethan's going along with this. He's obviously freaked out because Dad's goading Jason. This is...
And you're not freaked out?
No, because Jason wouldn't kill him. He would hurt him maybe, and yes, it's sad and misguided and messed up, but it doesn't mean that he's an alcoholic. If you make him say it, he's gonna be furious.
And if we do nothing, we could lose him.
Luke, what can I get you?
Scotch. And leave the bottle.
All right, you're the customer.
Will you join me? Or would that put you in hot water with my son for contributing to the delinquency of the senior?
Well, you don't usually drink with the customers. I'm gonna make an exception for you.
I like your style, Lassie. Let me ask you a question. If you could pick anywhere in the world, what's your favorite place?
That's a tough one.
Well, you can't pick home sweet home.
Hadn't even crossed my mind.
So then what would please your wild Irish heart? If you could be transported anywhere, Bali, Nepal, Shanghai, Madrid.
I suppose I'd want to go somewhere I'd never been before.
And why is that?
Thrill of adventure. Taking a chance, discovering something new. I mean, you never know what's out there waiting until you go out and find it.
I'll drink to that. You know, when I got back from Vegas, I heard the news. I went straight to the Haunted Star, and there was Luke with an open bottle, so I sat, I had a drink with him while he poured out all of his guilt.
Did he admit that he was drinking before he drove?
Yes, but he insists he wasn't drunk.
Do you believe him?
You know, I mean, I do a fair bit of drinking myself. Most of it with Luke, and like Luke, I rarely get drunk, so yes. Yeah, I believe him.
Well, then he should know that it was an accident.
Yeah, he still blames himself. I mean, the self-loathing was pouring off of me. You know, the whole time he was talking, he had that drink in his hand.
Maybe you could confront him in one-on-one.
No, I just get stonewalled. You know, it's like Luke wants to destroy himself, and at this rate, he very well may succeed. I have no faith in this intervention idea, but I don't know what else to do.
Can I ask you a question? If you were in Luke's position and had hit and killed Jake, would you want your family to reach out and help you?
Truthfully, I'd drive my car off the nearest cliff.
Carcassonne.
Fortified medieval town in southwest France.
Nice.
Stranya.
Bulgaria. I was quite taken by the barefooted fire dancers.
Impressive. You've done your share of walkabout, as Ethan would say.
Yeah, I do get restless.
Woman after my own heart. Favorite city?
Oh, I would have to say Istanbul. Take it you've been.
Oh, yeah, many times. Istanbul's an old stomping ground of mine. When Lucky was 6 or 7, I took him there. He'd already shown a facility for the Khan, so I decided it was time to continue and deepen his education.
Like any good dad.
Yes, despite all my best efforts, my son has turned out to be a very honest and honorable man. Go figure.
So how'd it work out in Istanbul?
Well, Lucky and I decided on a meeting place in the park in case we got separated. And then I met with my associates. Took him along with me. They drove us clear across town to this jewelry fence in a crowded bazaar. There were so many people around there pushing and shoving, and somehow I lost track of him.
Oh, you must have been awfully worried.
Ooh. Not much bothers me, but I was as scared as I've ever been. So I went to the park where we had agreed to meet, and I waited. I remember it started to rain, pouring down like a monsoon. I just stood there waiting and waiting.
What happened?
Well, eventually I heard this screeching of brakes and all this swearing in Turkish, and I looked over and there was my little boy, as wet as a drowned rat, scurrying between the traffic. And when he saw me, he burst into a big grin and ran into my arms, and I held onto him so tight he finally said, "Dad, Dad, I can't breathe." Yeah, it took him 7 hours. But he made it all the way across Istanbul all on his own. I mean, that boy found his way.
My dad won't accept an intervention. He'll take off and he won't come back.
Good. Then we have nothing to lose. He's already gone.
Why are you acting like you don't care?
Lulu, this is what caring looks like. I cannot stand by and watch your father destroy himself.
Why is everybody justifying this like it's a last-ditch effort to save him?
Lulu, admitting that your father has an illness does not mean you love him any less.
There are better ways to help.
Lulu, you've been running around to everybody in the family trying to ease their pain. You tried to get Lucky to talk to Luke. You tried to get Luke to talk to Lucky. Did any of it help?
No, but this does not mean that we give up.
You're not giving up. Your father needs our love, our support, but most of all, he needs our honesty.
But if I say he's an alcoholic, that's like saying Jake's dead because of his negligence.
We're never going to know if his drinking affected the way he was driving that night. But we do know he's in trouble and he needs our help.